So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
They don't make them like Diego Maradona anymore, Peter.
Certainly don't, and I imagine the plan for his team will be just give him the ball.
Completely. He's a player who always has been streets ahead. So good that managers were forced to come up with unique systems just to try and deal with him. Not that it's helped them very much.
It's Adriano! A real chance and a real let-off.
Adriano clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And it's Maradona. Baresi cuts it out. No way through. Rummenigge looking for options for movement. And he's in on goal. And a chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Romario. Good ball, good take. Nicely weighted ball. And he's straight offside. Lahm, and it's Iniesta. Cannavaro, Iniesta. Lahm, Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Albertini. Lahm looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Back towards the middle. Vitinha gets across to intercept that. Spread out to the left. Veron on a charge down the left.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vitinha with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. Albertini. Spread it left.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it? There's a quick free kick. Oh, it's a great ball here. Nicely aimed pass. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Maradona, and it's Iniesta. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Romario really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. Ferdinand can get it clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Backward it goes. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Romario. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Ferdinand tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Played out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Adriano, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Quality ball. Lahm. Rummenigge looking to add to his goal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Barod. That has not gone well. Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Maradona. Nice control. Over to the left. Albertini.
France certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Lahm. Tonali. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's another good win of the ball. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And he has been fouled there. Vitinha has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Davids is there to clear. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7. Le numéro 10.
And we're underway again.
À leur place, le numéro
France
22.
really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And the shot! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Van Basten. Davids! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is one way to stop him. Iniesta has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, this is from Mario. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down.
And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Maradona. France still have the cards to affect this game. He has found the way through. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Maldini cuts it out. The pass has gone astray. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Messi. Oh, that's an excellent interception. A heavy challenge. Ibrahimovic! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Ibrahimovic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Rooney. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Engages and forces him off the ball. Baresi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
France with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Cross from Maldini. Rijkaard getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. He gets big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Under an awful lot of pressure. Mbappe! And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Spread neatly, gets a good foot in there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance, surely! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. The breakthrough strike. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be...
Messi! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's having a good look here.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Looks to the other side. Maldini. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. France have reclaimed... And a chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's come off the upright. Baresi has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Davids, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Cruyff. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Odo is always looking to play quality balls. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Messi. Cruyff. He's dealt with that really well. Corner number 2 then. Caught offside that time. It's just beyond his reach. And back to the keeper they go.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Pedri. He has found the way through. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
France are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
France are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Davids. Referee has just said play on. And it's been played through. Mbappe. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's been taken short. Cross, neat, he's got tall! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Flings in, climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Great vision. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Rooney. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is and he's had a hit! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Davids with the slide tackle there. Threads one in. And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Clipped into space, and it's Davids. He's a sharp little ball here. Now he's got space here, chips it through. This looks promising. Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Davids, looking for the run. He slipped. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to complete the turnaround. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
France get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's Pedri. Tries to pass it through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Odo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Sends it crossfield. Oh, can he get onto this? Great defending, strong and determined. Odo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Pass somewhat off target. Searching pass he's played there. Now that's well seen too. Baresi. That's Rijkaard. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mbappe! Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
He's had it taken off him. Cruyff is onto it in a flash. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. He's tried one! It's hit the upright.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He came in hard, very hard. That has been cut short. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this? And he's worked it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, they've got it again.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And no, that was never going to make it. He's on it, can he get away? And he's got the beating of his man. There's the shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.